Think you know ants? These tiny insects that we often dismiss as simple creatures might be harboring some surprisingly complex emotions. In fact, according to groundbreaking new research, they might even hold grudges. We've all seen ants marching in lines, working tirelessly, lifting objects many times their body weight. But beneath their hard exoskeletons lies something unexpected, a capacity for memory and social learning that's forcing scientists to rethink everything they thought they knew about insect intelligence. Before we dive into this fascinating discovery, let's understand what makes ants truly remarkable. Did you know that ants have been around for over 120 million years? They've survived multiple mass extinctions and evolved into over 12,000 known species. Their secret? An incredible social structure that's so advanced. Scientists call it a superorganism. Each ant colony has its own unique scent. Think of it as a family perfume. This chemical signature helps ants recognize their nestmates from outsiders. It's like having a biological ID card that every member of the colony carries. Now here's where things get really interesting. At the University of Freiburg, Dr. Volker Nehring and his team made a discovery that's shaking up our understanding of ant psychology. They found that ants don't just recognize different colony scents, they remember their past experiences with them, and these memories influence their future behavior. The research team set up a fascinating experiment. They created 3 groups of ants and gave them different social experiences. Some met friendly neighbors, others encountered aggressive rivals, and some met ants who couldn't fight back. What happened next was remarkable. The ants who had negative encounters with specific colonies became more aggressive when meeting those same colonies again. It's like they were saying, I remember you and I haven't forgotten what happened last time. And these aren't just simple reactions. Ants have an impressive arsenal of defensive and offensive capabilities. They can spray formic acid, use their powerful mandibles to bite, and some species can even explode themselves to protect their colony. Talk about commitment. But here's what makes this discovery truly mind-blowing. An ant's brain has fewer than 250,000 neurons. For comparison, a human brain has about 86 billion. Yet these tiny brains can store complex social memories and adjust behavior based on past experiences. This social intelligence isn't just about fighting. Ants are master architects, farmers, and warriors. They build elaborate underground cities, complete with ventilation systems. Some species cultivate fungi gardens for food, while others herd aphids like tiny cattle, protecting them in exchange for sweet honeydew. Dr. Nehring's team noticed something else fascinating. Ants that only met peaceful neighbors became less aggressive over time. It suggests these insects aren't just programmed for conflict. They can learn to live peacefully with others when circumstances allow. The next phase of research is even more exciting. Scientists are investigating whether ants actually modify their sensory receptors based on their experiences. Imagine physically rewiring your nose to better remember important smells. That's potentially what these remarkable insects are doing. So, what does this tell us about intelligence? For years, we've assumed that complex emotions and social memory were the domain of larger, more developed brains. But these tiny insects are showing us that consciousness and learning might take many forms we're only beginning to understand. From their incredible strength to their complex societies, from their architectural achievements to their farming abilities, ants have always amazed us. Now, we know they're not just nature's great builders and warriors. They're also creatures capable of remembering, learning, and yes, even holding grudges. The next time you see an ant trail in your garden, remember, you're not just looking at insects. You're watching a sophisticated society of individuals, each carrying memories of friends and foes, each contributing to one of nature's most successful evolutionary experiments.